We are back with Dax Shepard, and we have discovered how strangely good he is at giving love advice. So it's time for another segment of Ask Dr. Dax. Yeah, it's very love-making music.
I'm gonna make a promise. I will wear this outfit at one point.
Okay.
If you bring me back enough, I'll do that.
All right.
Okay.
That's a deal.
Okay.
All right. Haley Collins. Where's Haley? Hi, Haley. All right. What is your question for Dr. Dax?
My question is, how do you feel about hooking up with someone you previously dated for a long time?
You know, I've done it. Just to full disclosure. I actually am going to steal someone else's advice. I had a friend who was going to therapy, and this therapist explained to him that you should put these people into 3 categories. There are the people you're pursuing for a relationship long-term. There are one-night stands. And there are people that you hook up with repeatedly, but it's going nowhere. And this therapist said the only one that's really unhealthy is number 3, which is what you're talking about, because it will stall you out. It's too easy, it's too comfortable, and it'll prevent you from ever actually getting in a relationship, which I assume that's what you want, but if you don't want that, keep doing it. It is very convenient from my memory, but long term, if you need servicing, you're better off with a one-night stand, emotionally. Because it gets very confusing, because there is intimacy, but there's not, and there's limits, and it's just probably not the best.
See?
Good
Sorry,
advice.
Mike or Jason or whoever's been coming over. That guy's probably gonna be mad at me.
Thank you. Thanks, Haley. Kim Cassander.
Oh my goodness, you guys are next to each other.
Yeah, we're best friends.
Oh, wow.
My question is, say you're on a date, it's going really well, and then at the end of the date, he gives you a fist bump. What's the protocol after that?
Go play one-on-one basketball. Change the transmission in his truck together.
Perfect.
Yeah, to me, that seems like a pretty solid nonverbal cue that he had a nice time, but he probably doesn't want to get romantic.
Awesome.
Matt Peluso.
What's worse, a fist bump or a high five at the end of the date?
I think a high five and a fist bump are exactly the same thing.
Okay, they're both equally terrible.
Equally bad, and I would not want to pursue that at all. I mean, just a nice hug or a handshake even, but not a...
Or $5.
Yeah,
Just tip
yeah.
them.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, Ellen, Dr. Dax. So my question is, I'm in a situation right now where I've been friends with someone for a really long time. We're like family, in my opinion. And recently, he told me that he actually has feelings for me. So things got pretty awkward, obviously. And so I'm trying to figure out how to navigate this situation. Any advice?
Weirdly, I've had this exact same situation. One of my very best friends in life, Jess Rowland. Hi, Jess. We were comedians together, and he was in love with me the first couple years, and I like women, and we got through that, and we're now very best friends. But I do think a couple of key things are, you're not helping someone if you try to let them down easy in a situation like this. I don't think you go like, look, you're gorgeous. Normally, I'd like to, the more wiggle room you give them to think there's a door opening, I think you're doing them a disservice. It might feel like you're letting them down easy, but I think in a situation like this, clear boundaries are the best way to go. For me, I was like, I don't like hooking up with guys, so that was easy for me. But I do think, if you're honest with him and you set some boundaries, you don't have to worry about it now. It's on him now to worry about whether it's awkward or not, if he's comfortable being friends with you. That's my opinion.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Great.
This is, by the way, you just described Ellen and I's relationship.
Yeah.
I'm in love with her, and yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll take a break, but if you have a question for Dr. Dax to answer, send it to us with the hashtag AskDax. And Angie Lewis has a question. I like this question a lot.
All right,
Hi,
Angie.
Angie, this is a good one.
Okay, my question is, from a male perspective, do men really care if women's legs are shaven just before coitus?
Thank you for saying coitus. You know, if the internet has taught me any one thing, it is that there's no way you could predict what men enjoy sexually. There seems to be an interest in almost every single type of grooming level, you name it. So I think you'd have to ask the person you are engaging in coitus with if they like it. I personally could care less. But I've also had friends who didn't want to be with someone because they thought one of the knuckles on their hand was weird. I can't relate to that, but I do know, I acknowledge it exists. So I think you just ask that person if they like hairy legs.
Are you in a relationship with somebody right now?
Not right now.
Okay, so you're just you're saying in general. What?
But great, so you're not right now, so maybe start with clean-shaven legs.
Yeah.
Get his temperature on the topic,
Yeah.
and then let
Yeah.
it all hang out.
Yeah.